Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today actually is a very important lesson, and this is related to one of the important ILO. And ILO, you know that intended learning outcome, the objectives of your course lesson, and the objective is you must learn how to compare things. How to compare things. I'm writing in the chat box, okay? How to compare things you need to know. And not only you need to know how to compare things, you need to understand the vocabulary related to comparison and contrast. When I say comparison and contrast, comparison means when you have a muqabla, you compare two things. Contrast means difference. So comparison could be according to the measurement, comparison could be according to their beauty, comparison could be any other way around, and contrast could be a difference. So we will learn different vocabulary related to comparison and contrast, and you will also learn how to write a paragraph with comparison. For the purpose of writing a paragraph, actually I have assigned writing portfolio 3 on Blackboard. You can check in your assessment section. This writing portfolio will carry 10 marks, and it will be due on coming Monday. Tomorrow we will practice writing comparative writing a paragraph using comparison and contrast. So this way, today you learn the vocabulary, how to compare things and contrast, and some related to some grammar as well. Actually, we will talk about adjectives also, which we use to compare and contrast things. And then tomorrow we will practice writing a comparative paragraph. And later you can complete your assignment. Your assignment is here. Just go to assessment section. Let me show you. This is the assessment section, and just go down, and it is written over here. In this writing portfolio, actually you are going to write a comparative paragraph. Compare and contrast one of the following topics. For example, the topic number 1 is compare Saudi culture to another culture that you know. Or you can take another topic. Which one do you prefer? Learning in the classroom or learning online? You may also choose the topic number 3, like for example, compare job benefits between two companies. And last but not least, you can choose a technical topic where you have to write a short product recommendation report based on comparative feature of Toyota Corolla and Camry. So these are 4 topics you need to choose and write down a paragraph. And you have to make sure that you start your paragraph with a topic sentence, write supporting sentence and details. You need to write conclusions. You have to use complete sentences with clear subject and verb in every sentence. You must be careful to use capitalize the first letter of every sentence. You must use final punctuation, and you should indent your paragraph. So all these things are written here. Just click it anytime home. You will find out the assignment with 10 marks. You all know about these things. The instructions are written over here. And then you just click write submission button and you can start writing down. So this you have to do at home, not now in the class. Actually, today's class, we will practice how to compare and contrast things. And tomorrow we will practice how to write a paragraph using comparison and contrast. And then you should start doing this assignment. All right? Yes, Khalid? No problem, Khalid. If you can't speak up, no issue. Okay, so this is what we have today. If you have any question, you can ask me now. Yes, Ahmed?
So what we're gonna take today? I'm gonna practice the paragraph.
No, first, Ahmed, actually, I have to tell you, as I mentioned to you, what do we mean by comparison and contrast? What type of vocabulary are being used in comparison and contrast? What type of grammar we actually be careful to write comparison and contrast? Tomorrow we will practice in the class writing a comparative and contrast paragraph, and then you take this assignment. I have uploaded it before time, just in case if you want to search on Google and you want to know more about the topic or you want to read something. So that's why. Otherwise, you have to do it after tomorrow. Yes, Rehan.
Doctor, when is the deadline writing proof of duty?
Deadline is Monday. As I mentioned to you earlier, deadline is Monday. Next coming Monday. Okay,
Okay,
not
thank
now.
you.
Okay, and Rehan, please, after the class, you need to stay because we need to talk about the speech competition. All right? All right, let's start the lesson today. You can see on my screen the presentation. Can you see my screen clearly?
Yes, it's clear.
So what does my presentation contain? Actually, we will talk about the rules of using comparatives and superlative adjectives. We'll do some grammar exercise, some questions, and I will provide you some references also. So basically, we aim to develop grammar, reading, speaking, and writing skill. And we want you to enlarge your vocabulary and other creative abilities. So this is the aim of the lesson. Look at the example. Use the comparative to compare two people, places, or thing. Like small. So look at small is smaller. So we can say this is a small insect, but the other one is smaller than this one. Okay, so this bug is smaller than ant. Is smaller. Just look at the word ER. By adding the word ER, we can compare these two insects. Small is smaller. You can ask me question anytime, okay? So how do we actually change or we share comparison? The first thing we can add in a short adjective, we can add ER. ER. Old, older. Small, smaller. Young, younger. Okay? In another case, when there is a consonant at the end with a small adjective, we can double it, like here in this example. Big, bigger. Hot, hotter. We don't say B-I-G-E-R. We say B-I-double-G-E-R. H-O-T-T-E-R, hotter. If the adjective ended in Y, we can take out Y and we can put I-E-R, not E-R like this. We have to put I-E-R. So it becomes easier. Easy, easier. Heavy, heavier. Okay? So this is the way we change an adjective into a comparative adjective. Listen to me again. 3 rules. First, we can add ER if it's a short adjective like old and young. When I say short adjective, it means it has only one syllable. How it is having a one syllable? Let me write down in the chat. Just like look at in the chat box, I said it's small. So it's small has only one syllable. So we can change it into a smaller. In chat box, I'm writing. Another one is, for example, I say beautiful. Now, beautiful has 2 syllables. Beauty plus full. So small is 1 syllable. Same like old and older. So old is only 1 syllable. It is not a combination of 2 words or a word plus suffix or a word with some prefix. So just 1 syllable. Young, for example. Big. Short adjective. Hot. Easy. Heavy. So if it's a short and 1 syllable adjective, we add ER, or in some cases we double the consonant, and in other case we took out Y, we delete Y, and we add IER to make it a comparative adjective. Any question? Anything you don't understand? Okay, now if it's a long adjective and having more than 1 syllable, like in this case, exciting. So it's excite and plus ing. So exciting. Now here we don't say, we don't add er, or we don't double the g, or we don't put ier. We say more exciting to compare. Beautiful, 2 syllable, beauty and full. So we add the word more and we say more beautiful. There are some irregular adjectives also. For example, good, although it's a short adjective, but irregular adjective. So we say good, better. Bad, worse. Now this you need to remember, because quite different. It's not gooder or it's not better. Okay, so it is good, better. Bad, worse. Okay, so how do we use the comparative form of the adjective? Like this: John is taller than Mary. So here we use the word then. Then is very important to show a comparison, plus the comparative form of adjective. A Ferrari is more expensive than a Fiat. A Ferrari is more expensive than a Fiat. So I hope you understand. Let me repeat. Number 1, if it's a short adjective, we add ER and we make it old, older, young, younger. If it's a short adjective with a consonant, then we double it, bigger, hotter. If it's a short adjective ending in Y, we add IER, easier, heavier. If it's a long adjective with 2 syllables like exciting, excite and ing, we add more exciting, more beautiful. Some irregular verbs are here, good, we make it better, bad, we change it into worse. So how do we make sentences like this? John is taller than Mary. So we add the word than and plus the comparative form of adjective. Adjective is sifa. A Ferrari is more expensive than a Fiat. So this is how do we build. If you have any question, you may ask me now. This is a very important lesson. It is one of the important objective of your course, and certainly it is an exam item as well. So you need to concentrate on the lesson. Yes, Ahmed?
Doctor, is there any another regular verbs?
Sorry,
Besides bad
another?
and good. Yeah, another regular verbs.
Oh, yes, yes. I will share you a list. We will practice today a lot. So many practice sheets are there. Be ready.
Good and
Okay.
bad one.
Yes,
Is
we
there
will share you many, not one. Okay.
Okay.
Here, actually, I don't want to share all, otherwise people will be confused. Understand my point, Ahmed? So it's
Yeah.
coming. Okay, it's coming. But usually good and better is very important, and usually students become confused when they say good. They think gooder or better, like this. Okay, another one. Just we can make, for example, this lady, she is 70 years old, and this man is 75 years old. So how do we express ourselves comparing these two people? We say the woman is old, the man is older than the woman. Or in another word, we can compare another way. We say the woman is old, but she is younger than the man. So the man is older and the woman is younger. It's younger, older. So in any case, we can compare and we can write down. I hope you understand this example. Let's see another example. Big and bigger. This polar bear is big. So certainly the elephant is bigger than the polar bear. And the polar bear is big, but it's smaller than the elephant. So either we can use bigger or we can use smaller to compare two animals. All right? I hope it's easy for you, not very difficult. If it's difficult, please raise your hand. Tell me, teacher, I don't understand. I'm here to help you out. Look at this one. Tasty. Tastier. Why? I told you we take out Y. If the adjective ends with the word Y, we take out Y and we change it to tastier. Tastier, okay? Yogurt is tasty, but ice cream is tastier than yogurt. And look at the word then. Every time you have to use then to compare. To compare. Okay, now it's your turn. I would like you to make sentences using the comparative form, using the adjective in the brackets. Number one, tiny is tall than sky. So how do we change? Can someone do it for me in the classroom? Yes, Ryan.
tiny is smaller than sky.
Tiny is smaller than? Look at the picture.
Oh, taller than. Okay.
Taller than sky. Very good. Second one. Sky is good at basketball than Tiny. What do you think, guys? Who wants to do? Ahmed, you want to do number 2?
Yes, sure. Sky is better at basketball than Tiny.
Yeah, Sky is better at basketball than Tiny. You know why? Because good is an irregular verb and we have to change it into better. Sky is better at basketball than Tiny. Yes, number 3. Who is interested? Jihad. Number 3.
Tiny is faster than Sky.
Tiny is faster than Sky. Very good. Very good. Can we make it opposite? Can someone very excellent student in the class, instead of faster, can we make an opposite sentence? For Sky and Tiny? Tiny is faster. What about Sky? Yes, Ahmed?
We can say Sky is slower than Tiny
Very
is
good.
slower.
Excellent. Very good. Nice. Sky is slower than Tiny. We can also say like that. Very good. It's pure comparison. Okay. Another one. Sky is popular than Tiny. Interesting. Who will do that? Who wants to do that? Sky is popular than Tiny. Yes, Jihad?
I think Sky is more popular than Tiny.
Exactly. Interesting. Excellent. Sky is more popular than Tiny. Why we put more? Because it has 2 syllables and you can see the suffix AR. So popular. The last one is Sky's feet are big than Tiny's feet. So Talal.
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
Sky's feet are smaller than Tiny is feet.
Sky's feet are smaller than Tiny's feet. Look at the picture, Talal. This is Sky. This is his feet. And this is Tiny's feet.
So my feet are bigger, doctor.
Bigger than Tiny's.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, great. So you can see my presentation again because the session is being recorded and I will upload this on my YouTube channel, inshallah, because this is one of the important lesson. So you can see later on also. Let's, see the answer. We have already done it. So I don't need to go back. Okay, just we have done it. So now let me come to superlative adjective. The first one we have done comparison. When we compare two things, but we can use superlative adjectives to compare more than 2 things, more than 2 persons, more than 2 places. We compare 2 things, 2 people, 2 places, but we use superlative adjective to compare more than 2 things. Superlative, extraordinary. Okay, so those are superlative adjectives. So let's talk about superlative adjective. Now here we have a quite different rule. For example, short adjective. What do? We add est at the end. Like old, we say the oldest. And we use the word the, because if we say something is super, we need to use an article the. Okay, so the oldest. Okay. Young, the youngest. You can see here in this picture. This is a small house. This is bigger than this small house. And this house is the biggest. So we don't use the with big or bigger, but we use the with biggest. So this is a smaller house, this is bigger house, and this is biggest. Or we can say big, bigger, biggest. Okay, so let's go back to the rules. If it's a final consonant, we double like before. Big, biggest. Hot, hottest. Double T, double G. If it ends in Y, we can say easiest, and we can say heaviest. If you look at in the chat box, I'm writing it down just like old. So it becomes older and oldest. Young, younger, youngest. Okay, clear? So this is something like, and we say big, we say bigger, and we say biggest. We should use double G and the. Say small, sorry, hot, hotter, or we say the hottest. If we use words with Y, with adjective with Y, we say easy, we say easier, and we say easiest. Easiest. Okay. We see the word heavy, we say heavier, we say the heaviest. This is superlative. All right. So in another case, same like before, if it's two syllable like exciting, we say the most exciting. Beautiful, the most beautiful. Before we were using more. Here we are using the word most. Most. For superlative, we use the word most. For irregular verb, we say the best. Good, the best. Bad, the worst. So we can say John is the tallest. That means he is taller than all others. Ferrari is the most expensive car. That means it is expensive out of all other cars. Okay, so the most and est. Any question? Look at the example. Big Ben is old. So the tower is older than Big Ben. Okay. The pyramid are older than the tower. Old means qadim. The pyramids are the oldest. So these pyramids, you know that in Egypt. Okay. So these are oldest. This one is older and this is old. So we put ER and we put EST to make it superlative. Look at three persons. Ali, Al, Joe, and Ed. Now, please, I need your help to complete the sentence. Yes, boys. Al is what? Yes, Ahmed.
L is the shortest.
L is the shortest. Excellent. Can someone compare L with Joe? Can someone compare L with Joe? Yeah, again, Ahmed. Okay, go ahead.
L shorter than Joe.
Very good. Excellent. Now, number 2, Ed is thin. So, can we make comparison and superlative? Yes, Nadir?
Ed is tallest.
Ed is tallest, yes, but that is number 4. I'm talking about number 2. Example number 2. Ed is
Uh,
what do we change? Compare or superlative or make it superlative. How do we make superlative, Nadir? We change the adjective with est. So just add the word est here, Nadir, and you can complete.
thinnest.
Thinnest. Add is
Thinnest.
thinnest. Okay, double N. Okay, let me
Okay.
write down in the chat box. Add is thinnest. Is the thinnest. Sorry, is the thinnest. And if you want to compare, we can say add is thinner than L. All right. Let's see another example. Number 3. Al is wearing colorful clothes. Can someone make some good student in the class? Can you make comparative or superlative adjective sentences? Yes. Can you make superlative first? Some student? Come on, boys. When we make superlative, we use est, or if it's 2 syllable, we use most. Come on.
Use most.
Yes, and usually for superlative, we, yes, Ahmed?
L is wearing the most colorful clothes.
Very good. Al is wearing the most colorful clothes. Very good. Can we compare it? Compare Al with Joe or Ed?
Me, doctor.
Anyone, any student.
Okay,
Any class. Okay. L.
L is wearing more colorful
Clothes.
than clothes than
Very
Joe.
good. L is wearing more colorful clothes than Joe. Okay. Good. Yes. Can someone make number 4 sentence superlative? Superlative. Hatim.
Ed is tallest.
No, we say Ad is the tallest. We have to add the word the. Okay. Ad is the tallest. All right. Good. Can someone make number 5? Who is here? Ahmad Isam.
Joe is the smartest.
Is the smartest. Very good. Excellent. So this is superlative and comparative. We have already done it, so I'm not going. Okay, now another interesting exercise. I'm giving you 2 minutes. All right. You have to fill the correct form of the verb in brackets with comparative or superlative. And then please share with me your answers in the class. So you have 2 minutes to read and find out the answer or change these sentences using comparative or superlative. You have 2 minutes. Okay, who wanna do number 1? Nadir, do you wanna do number 1?
Yes. My house is bigger than yours.
Very good. Bigger than yours. Can someone make it superlative? Jihad, can you make it superlative?
Biggest.
Yes. So no, we have to say my house is the biggest. Okay? We can say my house is the biggest. All right. Yes, number 2. Number 2, who is in the line? Muhammad Al-Bakhami, you want to do number 2?
Yes, of course, doctor.
Sorry?
This flower is most beautiful than that one.
When we say superlative, we don't need to use the word then. We say this flower is the most beautiful. Okay?
Okay.
But if we make comparative, we say this flower is more beautiful than that one. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Number 3. Who wants to do number 3? This is the good book I have ever read. So it is, you have to make it superlative. Someone has to make superlative. Come on, boys. Number 3. Very easy. This is the good book I have ever read. So we have to make superlative. Yes, Muhammad Al-Bakhami.
Yes.
You have to be a little bit loud, Muhammad.
Okay, just 1 minute.
Sorry, I can't hear you, Muhammad.
This is the goodest book I have ever read.
No, Muhammad. You remember I told you good is an irregular verb. Al-Bara.
This is the best book I have
Yeah,
read.
this is the best book I have ever read. Very good. Excellent, Al-Bara. When you wake up, I love it, Al-Bara. Okay, nice. So I need other student to wake up. I just want to give a wake up call. So many students are, I don't know what happened to Faisal today. Faisal, you are not taking part. Majid, I don't see you guys a lot. Although it's a very important lesson. Abdullah Hussain, you can speak well, Abdullah, but you are not also coming. Osama, you are not participating today. Okay, another one. Non-smokers usually live long than smoker. Make a comparative sentence. Yes, Ali.
Longer.
Can you make full sentence?
Non-smokers usually live longer than smokers.
Very good. Excellent, Ali. I'm happy to see you. Faisal, what happened to you? Why you can't hear me? You can, Faisal, you can come again. Okay, you can join again, Faisal. Should join again, Faisal. Okay. Okay. Now we need to make superlative here. Superlative. Can someone make it, change this adjective into or sentence into superlative? Yes, Ahmed Uthman.
Which is the most dangerous animal in the world?
Very good, because it has two syllable, danger and ous. This is suffix os, dangerous. So we need to use the word most. Which is the most dangerous animal in the world? Very good, excellent. Another one, another practice. So can someone make it comparative? Yes, Ali, good to see you.
A holiday by the
A
sea.
little bit loud, Ali. I can't hear you clearly.
Okay. A holiday by the sea is better than a holiday in the mountains.
Wow, excellent, excellent. Good. Now, mashallah, you guys are coming up. Very good. Again, comparative. Jihad.
It is strange, but often a cook is more expensive than a peer.
Excellent, Jihad. Mashallah. You are participating very well, Jihad. Continue it. Okay, keep it up. Who is the? So we have to make a superlative. Talal.
I think Doctor Who is the richer woman on earth.
Superlative, the highest one. We have to compare with all women on earth. So superlative. So in superlative, what do we do, Talal? We add the word, we add the suffix est, richest,
Riches.
and the word the. So the is already there. You can see this is one clue, one of the clue, the. So who is the richest woman in earth?
That's
Okay.
superlative.
Yes, it's superlative. All right.
All right.
The highest one. Okay, another one. Who is ready? Nadir, can you? Who wants to do this one? The weather is summer is even.
Badr.
Huh? No, better. I told you bad and good is irregular adjectives. Ahmed, can you make it?
The weather this summer is even worse than last summer.
Is even worse than. WORSE. Let me write down in the chat box. When we say good, it should be better and the best. When we say bad, it should be worse, and then we say the worst, like this. All right. He was the intelligent thief of all. He was the intelligent thief of all. So now we have to make a superlative sentence. Talal.
The most intelligent.
Very good. The most intelligent, because it has two syllables. Intelligent means two syllables. It has ENT
Yes.
at the end.
Syllabus.
Two syllables.
Yes.
Intelligent. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Now, can you make these adjectives into comparative and superlative? And I will write down these adjectives in the chat box, so we can quickly do this thing. Now these are 5 adjectives. So can you make it? Can you tell me health? What do we change into comparative? Yes, Alvara?
The first word healthy, healthier.
Healthy, healthier. And superlative, Alvara?
Healthiest.
The healthiest, okay?
Yeah.
Healthiest. All right. Another one, expensive. Who wants to do that one? Expensive. Yes, boys, come on. Expensive. Ahmed Isam.
Superlative, right?
No, first comparative.
The comparative is more.
More
ex-
excellent.
expensive.
You are always excellent in the class. Most expensive. And another one, superlative. Ahmed, superlative.
The superlative is most expensive.
The most expensive. Okay. Yes, another one, sweet. Who wants to make sweet? I'm really looking after some people. They are not talking today, so please come on and make some changes in these adjectives into comparative and superlative. Sweet. Who will change the adjective sweet? Very good, Jihad. Sweetest, but you have to add the word the. Sweet. When we change the word sweet, we change it to sweeter. More sweet. We say sweetest. The sweetest. Okay, another one, tasty. Who will make? This is very interesting. We haven't yet made any with Y. Yes, Ahmed.
Tastier.
Tastier. Tastier. Very good. Tastier. And the superlative?
The tastiest.
Tastiest.
The tastiest. Very good. The tastiest. Okay, so this is fantastic. Yes, we have to make IER. Okay. Now the last one, fattening. Fattening. Now it is 2-syllable. Fattening, because it has an ing.
The most fattening.
The most, and comparative, more fattening, and the most fattening. All right. KFC has the most fattening chicken. Okay, so these are some there are another adjectives. Cheap, slow, small, eco-friendly, comfortable, all these words. Let me copy and take it into the chat box so you can see that. Oh, why it is okay, let me do it quickly with you. Cheap, cheaper, the cheapest. Slow, slower, the slowest. Small, smaller, the smallest. Eco-friendly, more eco-friendly, the most eco-friendly. Comfortable, more comfortable,
The most
the
comfortable.
most comfortable. Containment,
The
more
most.
containment, the
The
most
most.
containment.
Yes.
Okay, so these are some things. So just to repeat and recap, when do we use comparative and superlative adjective? To compare two things or to compare more than two things, we use superlative adjective. How do we form comparative and superlative adjective? By changing the form of the adjective using ER, IER, or with the word more in terms of comparative. Okay, right? So this is all we have learned about it today. If you have any question, please ask me now. I would love to answer.